Hello everyone, Deb Floros for Jesse James Beads. I'm so excited about this Window Box Bead Mix. This one's called Champagne Bubbles. These mixes have amazing coordinating metal, incredible beads, and you can make all different kinds of projects with this one kit. So I'm going to make some champagne chandelier earrings, and the hardest part is going to be figuring out which beads I want to use. So I'm pulling out a few pieces, some of my favorites, and I'm going to focus on creating my little wire wrapped beads. So I'm going to use some 24 gauge wire, and I'm going to create a wire wrap loop and put one of my beads on. I'm going to pick one of those beautiful glass flowers. And I want to have a loop at the bottom because I'm going to attach more beads to the bottom there. Then I'm going to create a loop, but I'm not going to wire wrap it just yet. I'm going to set it aside and then work on my next bead. Now this one I'm going to put on a head pin because I'm going to attach it to the loop at the bottom of my wire wrapped flower. So we'll be attaching that later as well. So I'm just creating a loop and setting it aside. Then I'm going to wire wrap that beautiful etched glass bead. It's gorgeous. And I'm creating a wire wrap loop. Then I'm going to string on my bead, and you'll see here that I actually attached it to a wire frame. You could do this that way if you'd like, so you could go back and watch the video again and attach directly to your frame, or you can create all of your wire wrapped beads and then your frame and slide it onto your frame as you're completing it. But I did this both ways, and I actually like creating the frame second. So I'm finishing up all of my wire wrapping of the little cascade, but I want to add a few more beads. So there's a loop in between the large bead and the flower bead, and I'm going to attach 3 wire wrapped crystals into that loop. It's just going to add a little bit more movement and fun. And now onto the frame. So I'm cutting 2 sections of 20 gauge wire, and I'm using bail making pliers to create a little bit of a frame. And we're going to use it to attach our beads. So you'll crisscross your wires, and then you're going to wrap one wire around another and cut off your excess. And in this case, you'll see I did not attach my beads, but I did make that a template for myself. And then I created my other one and attached my bead strand, then crisscrossed the wires, wire wrapped around, and that worked best for me. Now, if you make the frame separately, you can always attach your strand of beads with a jump ring or wire wrap directly to your frame. It's personal preference on how you want to make the design, but then your wire that's sticking up is going to be the wire you'll use to make your little loop that we'll attach our ear wire to. And these earrings are so much fun. I love these beads. I love this bead mix. You can make so many projects with this. I just used a very small amount of beads and really a small amount of wire as well. So I hope you'll try these bead mixes. This Champagne Bubbles is absolutely spectacular. You can find this kit exclusively at Walmart.